Man, it's a situation coming up out of Indiana, man. This falls under that category that you got to tell these young dudes about.
Okay.
Well, them guards ain't your partners. They say they see and don't see, other inmates see and don't see.
Okay.
For the dudes that's out there cutting up, they saying this happened to females, though.
Okay.
Jeffersonville, Indiana, where a guard was bribed, it's alleged,
okay,
for $1,000. 28 women said they were sexually assaulted by men inmates. They gave the keys up to the men, and they went over there to the women side and got hold to them with sheets and towels covering them up and everything like that.
Huh.
So,
man,
we not in Indiana, we in Texas.
Okay.
But can you see something like that happening for the young dudes that's out there cutting up that think it can't happen to them?
Huh. Most definitely. Most definitely. Shout out to Dawson Unit, Club Dawson. It's shut down right now. I did a year on Club Dawson, man. Club Dawson is downtown Dallas. Right across from the Luke Sterricks County Jail. They had a penitentiary, a high-rise prison down there, downtown. I did time in there. I did state jail time over there. It was a co-ed. It was a co-ed unit, man. Excuse me. It was a co-ed unit, and every man's dream was to get on to the co-ed floor. That's every man's dream, to get up there to that floor where all the women at. You understand me? I got onto the floor one time. I got up there. I act like I put on my hairnet one time, and I jumped on the elevator to go pick up the trays. You know, they got a cart, they got trays. You got to pick the trays up and take them to the kitchen. I got a hairnet from one of my partners. I put it on my head and I act like I worked in the kitchen, which I didn't. And it took me up to the women's floor to get the cart. I made it all the way to the women's floor. I got the cart and I stared, and they came to the window beating, and they just as hungry as niggas is when they see a man. They just as hungry as men. And the men run to the window, they see a woman get to drooling at the window. But anyway, shout out to Club Dawson, man. I did my time over there. We called it Club Dawson because anything can happen over there. You would hear stories of niggas making it to the co-ed floor. You heard niggas getting pussy on the unit. Hell, I always wanted to be one of them niggas. I never could get close enough to get to them. They was on the top floor. They was ahead of us. You got to get on the elevator to get to them. Shout out to Club Dawson. Shout out to Mr. Mary, the unit manager, man. Shout out to Chief Cheney, man, that worked over there. Yeah, shout out to King, man. Them were 3 black men that ran that unit over there. Shout out to Lieutenant Dottie. Shout out to Punk Turtle, the homosexual that worked over there. He was just as crazy as they would when it comes to the men. He would harass the men just as much as men would harass women. Why I bring that unit up? Because that unit is shut down now. Can I see that happening in Texas? Yes, because on Dawson unit, I believe a few females came up pregnant on that unit. That was the only reason they shut the unit down, because females came up pregnant. How do you get pregnant on a unit? How do you get pregnant on in a prison where can't nobody get to the unit but the men that own the unit? Shout out to Dawson unit, man. Club Dawson. There was some crooked people that worked there, man. These people are everywhere. Tales from a Crip. To show you how crooked the system is, man. My life was put on the line one time for a can of Brugler on $100. A man put a hit out on me. One of the unit boss men put a hit out on me. His wife had a car wreck one time. These two, Mr. Brown and Mrs. Brown, they come to work. They work there every day. And when she had a car wreck, her car veered off the road and they threw her through the front glass window. She was absent for work for a year, for a couple of months. She came back, but when she came back, you could tell how the car. When she went through the car windshield, it cut her face up. She looked like Chucky. And I had a homeboy in there that you know, I didn't think was funny. You know what I'm saying, man? I know God bless her soul, man. But one of my inmates partners in there, he talked about her like she was a rag dog. She came to work, bitch, you look like Chucky now. She got so hurt that she left work that day crying. She clocked out early and she told her husband what was going on. It was some big black guy in there talking about me so bad. So, but the only thing that God knew was Percy. He took it that I was the big black guy. I wasn't the guy that was talking. He paid a couple of more inmates some beef jerky off some deer meat, a can of bugler, and $100 to stab me up, to kill me, fuck me out. He made sure when the time came that he would let them in on the block to get me. When I woke up, nigga stabbed me right here in my arm, and he stabbed me in my fucking nose. And he was in there getting me. You know. I ended up defending myself. That's all I'm gonna leave that like that. I ain't gonna go into detail, because I always promised myself I wouldn't. But I ended up defending myself. And had to sit in internal furrows and everything after that. You know. I was set free. But I'm saying it to say this, that these guards will fuck over you. These guards are humans. These guards, just because they wear the uniform, that don't mean they're there to protect you. How you think phones end up in the system? How you think drugs end up in the system? They don't walk in there. Only people that can walk in there can walk them in there. Y'all, that'll catch y'all let y'all soak in that for a minute. But you got laws that'll protect you. You got laws that'll fuck over you. Everybody's human. Just because you got on that uniform, man, it's more people that's crooked that wear that uniform than anything. Yeah, I can see them giving them the keys, but I'm gonna tell you something about them keys that they gave them inmates. They wasn't free. Believe me that. There wasn't no free. Ain't nobody just gave y'all no keys. That was plotted and planned. You hear me? That came with a couple of grand. If I can get you there, you give us some, yeah. I turn my head and let y'all jack the keys and take them, man. Dude, I know guards are crooked. I know how crooked they can be. I didn't work for crooked laws before. Shout out to Captain Session on the Hutchinson unit. Tell it on all you niggas. Not just playing. Shout out to Captain Session, man. I used to be his hitman. I used to work for Captain Session. Good old black dude. Let you know how crooked they was. But one time Captain Session called me, in his office, and he said, Dimson, I heard you be, speaking for the Crips over here and stuff like that. I was like, I don't consider myself that third. He said, well, anyway, I got one of your Crip homeboys, and I caught him on side the building with another guy. They was having sex. And he talked so much shit to me, and he getting this Crip shit, and all this Crip stuff. He said, but what do y'all do about Crips when they do shit like that? I said, now I'm mad, you got my mind, nigga. Don't no Crip niggas do no shit like that, cuz I'm fucked up. I bet, man, what? A Crip nigga, such? He said, well, I'm gonna break him down into your block, so I'm just having to have him. If I have to come back and get him, I just move him somewhere else. But I'm just trying to make sure that you can take care of that, though, if that's what's going on. Oh, no, I'm not finna tell him that. If I say I agree to that, he gonna lock me up. Because I think he trying to see if I'm the nigga that they say I am around here. And if I do claim to be that, I'm going to jail. So I had to play my chess game. I had to pull out my chessboard real quick on this nigga. If we could take it, I don't know what could happen to him down there, sir. He said, well, I'm just letting you know, you got my assurance that nothing will happen to y'all if something did happen to him. So, but I need to know that, before I bring him down there, if you can take care of it. Yeah, I can take care of it. Fuck it. If somebody finna come to the door and get me, I'm waiting for some hand. I'm waiting, goddamn, what he is? They ain't rush me now. I broke. He didn't say nothing. The cold thing about this part, when he sent for me, it was late night, and he sent for me, and he told me to come meet him in the doctor's office. I said, go. They want you in the doctor's office. Nigga, the doctor's not here. Ain't no doctors here. Niggas down at 7 o'clock. Nurses went home at 6 o'clock. Everything closed down at 6, down at 7, 8:30. Goddamn, ain't nobody working. Ain't even no line. Ain't nobody got no schedule. The medical people been gone. They want me to go to medical, and he was so cool with it. He was sitting in the medical, sitting in one of them office chairs like this, swinging back and forth when I came in. Captain Session, Dimmers, it's you the one they be talking about. Man, this ain't gonna lock me up, man. That's all I kept thinking. But to make a long story short, he brought that man down there. To make a long story shorter, we did what we were supposed to do. He came right back and got him. Yeah, that was a crooked move by law. I worked for Captain. After he let me get away with that, I thought I can get away with anything. And I went straight to work. I was out of control. Feel like I couldn't be touched if I committed a little violence because I got the captain. in my motherfucking hand. I work for the captain. You can't tell me shit when you work for the captain. So one time I committed a crime, goddamn me and a white boy. A white boy came in and he took his shirt off, and he had a Superman symbol in the middle of his chest. Big old Superman symbol. But in the middle of it, it didn't have the lightning. It didn't have the Superman thing. It had a swastika. A big ass swastika inside the Superman thing. I walked by him and I seen the white boy. I said, God damn. And you stand there like, hey, what's up? I said, what's up? I said, shit, you gonna rep that shit? You gonna rep that? He said, if I have to. Well, shit, you have to. Me and him took our red in on the spot, no questions asked. And we started scratching. Right between there, just went to fighting. Dry. And I mashed him out. Nice. About 2 or 3 hours later, I got sent for. I said, damn, Captain Session from being on nigga ass about this. But when I got to the office, I walked in, it wasn't Captain Session, it was Lieutenant Orty Warty. For everybody that's been on the Hutchinson unit, everybody know the man Orty Warty. Orty Warty was an African. Orty Warty, he didn't play no games, didn't take no shit. He was mean the motherfucker to his own black American kind. He couldn't stand it. One of them type of Africans. And he couldn't stand a gang member. He feel like niggas over here in America got everything they want and they fucking it off over here. He couldn't stand us niggas. Orty Warty was mean as fuck. When I walked inside the office, it was Orty Warty. I was like, damn, what Captain Session? And there was a white boy standing in front of me with his hands behind his back. I didn't see who the white boy was. And Orty Warty said, hey, you! I got a question for you. Did you do this? Did you do this? Then the white boy turned around and looked at me. I said, oh, shit. I mean, I fucked him off. I freaked with him. I did him real nice. I painted a pretty picture, y'all. I'm real nice with my artwork. You understand me? And I looked at him. I'm like, man, come on, Orty. He said, you go home, go back to your place, pack all of your shit and come back. I'm like, well, Captain Session. Captain Session is on vacation. Oh, shit. Captain Session ain't here. That's my only bond money. That's the only nigga that can tell Orty Warty nigga that, oh, don't worry about them. I got him. You mean he's on vacation. And we're going to ship you tonight. You gonna ship me? Yeah. Go get your shit, pack your shit, and come back. Niggas, goddamn me, 10 o'clock. And I went and packed my shit. Another guard took me to go pack all my shit in the middle of the night. By like 12:30, I was on a bus, nigga, being transferred off the unit. You understand me? Working for Captain Session, motherfucker. They disappeared on me, went on vacation, didn't tell me he was leaving. But I worked for that man. And I work for another couple of officers. I'm not gonna brand y'all name up because y'all probably still working in the system right now. And I don't want to jeopardize your job. Them people, I don't care about them. They was out for a nigga head. I swear to God, they trying to get me killed. Shit. But anyway, saying that to say this, man, it's the system, man. It's not designed to help you. It's designed to help you when you get there. If the system help you out, where the fuck would they work at? Let me ask you that. Balls.